that. No, I don't have it. Okay, I just found it. Hi, you guys are watching the Mac and Cheese podcast. I'm your host, Mary, and tonight Justin will be my co-host.
Hello.
And James, who will be here soon, he will be the co-host tonight, or the guest tonight. If you want to follow him there, please do. His Twitter account will be in the bio. We will be discussing Week 1's outlook and predictions for Week 2. Get in.
All right, so want me to start?
Sure.
All right, so Week 1 I was 12-4. I picked the Chiefs correctly, but I was pretty much by a single toe.
Mm-hmm.
Got the Packers one wrong. Was very sad. Once the Jordan Love injury happened, I was more worried about his health more than the loss. So, all that stuff. And I got the Falcons one wrong. I thought they were going to score more than 10 points against the Steelers, but TJ Watt was a monster in that game. Plus, Kirk Cousins threw a few picks, and the Steelers won that one. I got the Bills one right, though it was a very competitive game. And the Cardinals were a wide open Marvin Harrison Jr. away from winning. The Bears, the Bears I got right, but I was I was dreading it. It's like, although I was laughing at first because I thought the Bears were down 17-0, and then thanks to defense and special teams, they came back and won. Texans and Colts, I got the Texans right. Very competitive game there. Dolphins, they won by just 3 points against the Jaguars. I got the Bengals one wrong. So 16-10 New England. Pretty much everybody got that wrong except for 3% of the group there. Saints blew out the Panthers 47-10. And let's see, 28-6 Vikings. I got that one right. Seahawks won over the Broncos. I got that right. And the Raiders one I got wrong. The Raiders looked lifeless on offense, and defense got run over against the new look Chargers.
Yes.
The Tampa one I got right. They won over the Commanders, and then I got the Dallas one right. They got one against Cleveland. Detroit I got right. They won in overtime. And then the 49ers one I got right. So what about you?
Okay. Sorry, I'm going back and forth right now. So Week 1, I went 11-4. For the record, it's on the thumbnail to this week. I got the Ravens wrong. I don't remember what else I got wrong. I have it somewhere. Packers, and I got the Eagles right. I wanted the Eagles to win. Bears, Titans, and Bears, I got right. I chose the Bears. Panthers and Saints, I chose the Saints. That I kind of knew. I didn't know how the Saints or Panthers were looking. Titans and Bears. Titans, like I said last week, lost King Henry, which hurt the Titans. We saw that clearly. And I'm surprised the Bears won. Why am I skipping around? Vikings and Giants. I'm surprised that the Vikings won that one. I chose the Vikings.
Well, by that margin, I was surprised by the margin of victory.
Mm-hmm. Patriots and Bengals. I'm surprised that we both got that one wrong. I'm surprised the Patriots won. Steelers and Falcons. Oh dear Lord, Kirk Cousins looked terrible on that field. TJ Watt. Thank God the Steelers have him, I guess, because I'm sure if the Steelers didn't have TJ Watt, the Steelers would have lost and the Vikings would have won.
Yeah, it was just TJ Watt and Chris Boswell won the game for Pittsburgh. They didn't score a single touchdown.
Texans and Colts, I got that one right with the Texans. Cardinals and Bills, I thought that one was really closer than I thought, but I'm glad that the Bills won. Jaguars and Dolphins, I'm glad that Dolphins won that one. With Tyreek getting arrested that day, he had more energy. So that's what I had. Broncos and Seahawks, I got that one wrong. Chiefs and Raiders, I got that one wrong, I know. Cowboys and Browns, that one was tough. I'm surprised that the Cowboys won. And I think it's because of the Dak contract, too. Because when we filmed the last episode, Dak did not sign his contract. He officially signed it. Commanders and Bucks. I'm glad that the Bucks won. Rams and Lions. I had the Lions winning. And so 49ers and Jets, I had the 49ers, but I was like, I know Justin and I were flip-flopping back and forth. I made my official 49ers pick with the Aaron Rodgers history. And James is here, so I'm going to add it.
Even though the Jets lost on Monday night, I was glad that Rodgers stayed healthy for all the game.
Yep. So we have James. So do you want to go through your week 1 predictions on how you did?
I know I got a few of them wrong. What did I do?
I did not look at it this time.
Damn. Let's see what I picked last week.
If you don't have it, it's fine.
I know for a fact I got the Titans and the Jets games wrong.
Really?
Yeah,
you have the Titans winning?
Yeah, or no, I picked the Bears.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab Peter's really cool.
I think I did pick the Bears now that I think about it. Let's see. Who else did I get wrong? Got the Chiefs wrong. Dang. Everyone got the Bengals wrong, obviously.
Yeah.
Other than 3%.
Yeah.
I picked the Rams to beat Detroit, and I got that one wrong, too.
Interesting. Okay. Is that it? Is that it for yours?
And the Cardinals won.
Oh, you got the Cardinals. You wanted the Cardinals to win over the Bills?
Yeah.
Really? So I grabbed Peter's really quick. So he also went 11-5. So did I. Yes. Justin's the only one that got one game ahead of us. So Peter wanted the Ravens to win, and that one didn't work out. Oops.
By a single toe.
Yeah. The Giants. He also chose the Giants.
Don't ever pick
the Bengals.
Ever pick them.
The Raiders, the Broncos, and that's it. Just find my chicken scratch. Okay. So we decided, Justin and I pretty much decided that we're going to do week 2. Because it starts tomorrow. Well, it already started technically.
Well, in bulk tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. So do we want to do yesterday's? No. Thursday's game?
Well, I watched the game on Thursday, and I was expecting a back and forth clash between the Bills and the Dolphins, but I was wrong. Dolphins looked not that great, other than that one touchdown drive, and Tua threw 3 picks. One bounced off. Two were his fault. The other one was the first one was like it bounced off the shoulder pad of one of the receivers and got intercepted like that. And but the worst thing that happened to Tua was he decided, instead of sliding, he went head first into Damar Hamlin's chest, and he got concussed thanks to that.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's a question of if he's going to play again. I say no.
Interesting.
He will, but he shouldn't.
Yeah. James, what about you?
He has a family to go to.
Yeah, I picked the Bills to run away and hide with it.
Yeah. So for me, I said I chose the Bills before the game yesterday. However, I think the Bills would have won no matter what because of the defense. And Josh Allen is a mobile quarterback, and also Tua Tagovailoa has a concussion history. It makes me so sad that he is hurt. I think from what I heard, no, I'm not going to read that last part. Who do you want to go next, Justin? I think I have them in order this time. Pretty sure.
So the next game in order is New Orleans against Dallas at AT&T Stadium.
Okay, go ahead.
So, but the Saints did win last week, but it was a free victory against the Carolina Panthers, who will go 0-17. The Saints will run into a tougher defense in Dallas. This one's at AT&T Stadium, and I think Dak will play well at some points, though it could be back and forth. But I see Dallas winning a close one, so I have Dallas winning.
James, go ahead.
Yeah, give me Dallas. Easy one.
Where's that pick now?
See how many times Derek Carr yells this is linemen and receivers.
For this one, I said I'm not sure who to pick because this could be a very good game to watch. However, I think the Cowboys will be winning this game. Okay.
So just for those who don't know, I'm going in the order of the ESPN Pick'em thing. So
Okay.
next up is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Detroit Lions, a rematch of the divisional round from last year. Should be a fantastic game by both teams. Although
Oops.
it's I'm I do have the Lions. I have the Lions winning this this pick'em thing, but deep down, I want the Bucks to upset the Lions.
Mhm.
But I'll stick with the Lions as my pick.
James, go ahead.
I myself, I'm pulling for Tampa.
Interesting. Okay. Wait, why?
For some reason, the way they played Detroit in the playoffs, and especially the way they played last week, they got a chip on the shoulder. I think they're a team that can they can knock them off.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, I am a believer in Detroit this year, but
Mm-hmm.
just for some reason, I think the Bucks can pull it off.
For me, I chose the Lions just because of the dome situation. Yes, the Lions almost lost, but still, this game should be a good one to watch. Also, the Bucks fans are horrible, knowing that it lit by them, and I really don't want to hear it from them. They are horrible. They are good trash talkers, I will say.
Not all of them, but some of them.
Yeah.
We met some good. Me and Mary met some nice Bucks fans when we went to Tom Grossi's
Yes.
thing. Oh boy, our game: Packers against the Colts at Lambeau.
Colts. Next.
No, I disagree.
I can't, man.
I chose the Packers.
I can't. Man, we're
No.
As long as they, I have some notes here.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll go through them quick. As long as they stick to the run and don't let Forrest Malik go as a throw too much, Josh Jacobs will get a lot of touches, like 25 plus carries. Even though the Colts might go to a stat box to maybe force Malik to throw, but just focus on quick passes. Let Jayden Reed and the other playmakers do the rest.
See,
and on defense, just stop the run. Stop the run. Jonathan Taylor is going to be if the Packers are going to be better on defense, they have to stop the run, and they weren't successful to a T against Saquon Barkley. So, at home, Jonathan Taylor, whether it's home or away, Jonathan Taylor is going to be a beast no matter what. But Anthony Richardson could, but like Jalen Hurts, Anthony Richardson could. Sorry, I'm a little flustered. Other than stopping the run, just make sure that Anthony Richardson is kept in the pocket. Although he has threw a big bomb against Houston. He only threw had 9 completions. I'm not sure if he'll have that many less completions than that. Don't fall for any penalties. Don't fall for any hard counts or flinch during 4th and inches. The crowd at Lambeau should help. It's the home opener. Edgerrin Cooper will get more snaps this time around. He looked great. And special teams don't screw up. Basically.
Wait, so you have the Packers winning?
I have the Packers winning by a close margin, maybe a 17-14 defensive struggle.
Okay.
That's the only way they'll win.
Yeah. I chose the Packers. Knowing that Jayden Reed said the other day on a podcast, I heard that Jayden Reed went to Malik Willis and basically said, let's watch more footage, which is ironic because that's basically what Jayden Reed did to Jordan Love last year when Jordan Love was doing bad. Also, I think I trust Malik Willis. I think that with Sean Clifford backing him up, which we know Sean Clifford was elevated today, and Jordan Love is most likely out. He is doubtful.
He won't play. And
who knows?
I think that he'll come back for the Vikings game.
Yeah, I agree.
He'll miss the Vikings game and probably miss the flight. There's no point for him to go to Nashville if he's not playing.
Yeah.
I got the Colts really because of two.
I'm not done. I have a lot of notes for this one.
All right, go ahead.
I know Jordan Love is doubtful, but that field that the Green Bay Packers and Philadelphia Eagles played at Brazil was actually a mixture of the Packers and Eagles fields currently. So why were they slipping? They should be used to that field. Both of the teams were slipping. It was both a mixture of the turf and the natural grass for both. From the turf that the Packers and the Eagles played on the turf. Like Justin said, however, the Colts will be a powerful mobile quarterback, so stop the quarterback and run the ball. Basically what Justin said. That's all I have.
Yeah, we can't stop the run. So I'm just New Year's, same. You know what? It's just
Yeah.
It's
and
just,
also
just force
with
some
the
turnovers.
injuries that we have,
Mm-hmm. I hope
I don't
Xavier
see us
McKinney.
pulling it off.
I hope Xavier McKinney has a great game as well. First interception from him against the Eagles. Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping the defense gets some points. Let's see. Next up is the New Jersey / New York Jets against the Tennessee Titans.
Got it. Wait, no. Never mind. Wait.
All right. Jets,
Who?
Jets versus
Oh.
Titans. I have the Jets winning. It could be a little bit ugly for Aaron Rodgers though. I mean, nothing was perfect. Rodgers wasn't perfect at all against the 49ers, although he did get that free play touchdown, which was great to see.
Yes.
Although I think the Jets might favor a bit better against the Titans, even though it's on the road. So I have them winning, like kind of like a 24-17 game.
Okay. James, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm taking the Jets. I don't think it's going to be that close, to be honest with you.
Interesting.
What Tennessee did last week was just you can't blow a 17-point lead.
True.
You just can't.
For me, I chose the Jets because I think it will honestly take Aaron Rodgers the second game to get his stuff together for a second game coming back. I don't trust the Titans to win this game. However, if they do, I won't be surprised at all.
One thing to note though is that Rodgers looked very immobile. He's not able to scramble like he used to. Kind of thanks to the Achilles and kind of due to age as well. So this has to be a pocket passer from now on.
I think that's more of a mental thing than anything. I think he's still got it. He's just scared to take off.
I mean,
think
it could be.
Can do it.
I mean, you guys have to remember who he went against too last week. He went against the person. He went against Leonard Fournette, who hurt Aaron's Achilles. Too.
And went to the Achilles. Went to the unholy place that was Levi Stadium.
Right.
Well, this 49ers are playing against the Minnesota Vikings at US Bank Stadium, aka the stadium that kills birds. The Vikings got a free victory against the Giants, but that's not going to happen against the 49ers, even though Christian McCaffrey is out and he's been put on IR. Although I think Jordan Mason will run the ball well enough against the Vikings, and I have the 49ers win by double digits.
Niners, easily.
Niners?
No McCaffrey, no problem.
Yeah, I think the 49ers win. Yes, Christian McCaffrey will be out and is on IR, like Justin mentioned. So when I wrote this yesterday. At the time, Christian McCaffrey wasn't on IR, but today he officially went on IR. I don't trust the Vikings at all. I trust the 49ers more than I do the Vikings.
Yeah, it's basically a lose-lose scenario. Two teams I hate. But I hate the Vikings more because of division.
I was going to say, if the Vikings lose and we somehow end up winning, that helps our case.
Yeah, true.
Okay. This next game is tricky. Seattle against New England. Both teams won in week one. The Patriots won a shocking contest against Cincinnati. And then the Seahawks held down their fort at home against the new look Broncos. This game could go either way. See how both defenses play, and but I think that the Seahawks have more experience with their weapons than QB. So I have the Seahawks winning, but it's going to be a close game.
James, go ahead.
Yeah, in the article that I wrote with 5 teams being on an upset alert, Seattle's one of them. But I can't see Gerard Mayo pulling off a second win in a row as a head coach. I just can't see it. Not against Seattle. Not against this team. He kind of write off last week because it was Joe Burrow's first game back in over a year, or what,
True.
close to a year with his wrist injury.
Something
Yeah.
like it.
So he
Anyways.
was rusty. So you can give him a break with that. But I don't like the Patriots offense.
Um, I have to find it. I'm surprised that the Patriots beat the like. I am surprised that the Seahawks beat the Broncos, and I think this game will be a loss for who the the Patriots. I don't know. I don't know what my notes are saying right now. Just go on to the next one.
Who do you have? Who do you have winning?
I have the Seahawks.
Oh, okay. Next up is a NFC East matchup between the New Jersey Giants and the Washington Commanders at what used to be called FedEx Field. Now it's called like Northwest Stadium or something like that. I don't care. Both teams look not that great, although the Giants look worse.
Yes.
This one's played in near DC, and I kind of have a feeling that Jane Daniels will have a better game and at least better protection. So I guess I'll take the Commanders.
Shoot, I'm old school. I still call it RFK. That's what it used to be called. RFK. That's how long ago that stadium's been there.
Oh, RFK was near. RFK was actually in DC.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
FedEx Field is cursed.
Go ahead, James.
Yeah, I'm taking the Commanders. If there's any team to go 0-17, it's the New York Giants. They deserve
You said you chose the
everything
Commanders?
they get. They're trading Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, and Xavier McKinney too. I think that hurt them.
You can get around trading a safety. You can't get around trading your best. They are Saquon was their best player
Yeah, true.
on either side.
Yeah, Saquon carried Daniel Jones to that big contract extension. It should have been the other way around.
Yeah. For me, I think that the Washington Commanders will win. I trust Jaden Daniels to actually carry a game. Also, I think the main reason why the Giants lost to Minnesota Vikings is because New York Giants lost both powerful players on offense and defense with Saquon Barkley and also Xavier McKinney. Okay.
This one should be a easy one. The LA Chargers against the Carolina Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Charlotte, but the Chargers look great with their run game, and I see the Chargers winning by double digits.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chargers.
I see the Panthers going winless, especially with their defensive tackle Derek Brown out for the season.
Yes. Oops. I lost. Did I not predict this one? I chose the Chargers. I know for sure, but I can't find the note. I know I chose the Chargers. I just can't find it. Where did it go? Yeah, I did not write a note for it.
Well, it doesn't really need any notes. It's just
Yeah.
anyone should win against a team that worst owner in the NFL, David Tepper.
Yes. Okay.
This game could be ugly for both teams. The Cleveland Browns against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and now 1 week is going to be called Trevor Banks Stadium. If that blows up in the Jaguars' faces, we'll laugh. But I do have Jacksonville winning at home. It's just like the Browns are not going anywhere without the Browns are not going anywhere without Nick Chubb and Deshaun Watson. He's down. He's not a good quarterback anymore, and he's not a good person in real life either. So, I mean, the defense could give Trevor trouble, but at the end of the day, the Jaguars will do better in the end. So I have plus it's in Florida, so it could be a bit humid.
Mm-hmm.
So I give the Jaguars the advantage there.
But
it will be an ugly game, like maybe a 17 to 6 game. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think the Jaguars are going to easily win.
Oh, okay. Do you have a reason why, or no?
Man, the way the Browns looked last week, I know it was I know it was against Dallas' defense, and they're damn good. They're damn good, but I mean, that was a nightmare to watch.
Hmm.
That was a nightmare. Expected a lot better from the Cleveland offense.
They
Yes.
sure they sure have kept Joe Flacco.
You know, even with Flacco, they wouldn't have won that game, but
Okay.
All right, next up
Oh,
is
I didn't make my pick.
sorry.
Um, I chose the Jacksonville Jaguars, and after looking at the weather report, it is supposed to rain during that time too, by like 10%. I think I saw
Hmm.
on the weather map for tomorrow. Yeah, 15% for tomorrow. It's supposed to be 82 degrees, so it's gonna be a hot and humid game. But I think the Jaguars will handle it well.
It'll be very swampy.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Hopefully by late October the weather in Jacksonville is not as humid for Green Bay, but
Mm-hmm.
that's for another few weeks.
Yes.
Next up is a game that Derrick Henry should dominate. The Ravens against the Raiders. This is in Baltimore. I expect Derrick Henry to get a lot of carries and he'll run over the Raiders. It's like the Raiders looked bad on offense, and the defense got run over by the Chargers. Just give me the Ravens by double digits. They'll bounce back after that toe. That after missing a touchdown by a toe.
James, go ahead.
yeah, this is what you call a get right game. I'm going with Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be surprised if they won by 17 or more.
I said I think that the Ravens will win, but it will be close in my opinion. It's Gardner Minshew versus um, Lamar Jackson, and both the Raiders and the defense is powerful. It is what it is. But
It's just a matter of the Ravens trying to avoid being themselves like they did against
yes,
like they did in the past.
yes. Okay. Oh,
All right, so next up is a 4:05 game on Fox. The LA Rams against the Arizona Cardinals.
yep.
This is a division game. It could go either way. It
Mm-hmm.
could be a close game, but with both offenses getting a few touchdowns back and forth. But I trust the Rams' veteran uh, stuff more, even though Puka Nakua is out for a few weeks due to IR.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying that Stafford and Cup is gonna do well. Plus, they have Cameron Williams running the ball well, and it's just hoping that for Kyler Murray he doesn't miss a wide open Marvin Harrison Jr. this time. That was the difference between them winning and losing against Buffalo last week.
Okay.
Damn, they pulled
So
that.
Rams win.
They almost pulled it off last. I still can't believe they almost pulled that off. But yeah, I'm going with the Rams too.
Okay. Really?
That's too easy.
See, I'm opposite. I think the Cardinals will win because of Kyler Murray will be powerful, and the Rams are missing Aaron Donald, which is hurting them. I think Harrison is playing unless he is injured, and apparently that game is $12, so not a lot of people want to watch this game either.
I'll watch it via Red Zone.
I'm not going to watch this game at all.
Neither am I.
I refuse to watch Elijah Jones against.
It depends on my mood. It depends on my mood after depends on how the Packers Colts game goes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rep on all day. Shoot.
See, I just refuse to watch this game.
Yeah.
This is me.
Next up is a game that should have been more funny than it is because it's Russell Wilson coming back to Denver. Although he's not going to play, it's going to be Justin Fields starting for the Steelers against the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
It's at Mile High Stadium. Bo Nix, the rookie quarterback, looked okay at some points, but at the end of the day, the Broncos didn't get the job done against Seattle. And I think Bo Nix is going to struggle with T.J. Watt going ham again.
Yeah. Yes.
It's just a matter of if the Steelers can score a touchdown this time instead of relying on Chris Boswell.
Yes.
If they can get at least a couple touchdowns on one on offense, one on defense, plus a whole bunch of sacks from T.J. Watt and a couple of picks, I see the Steelers winning.
James?
Yeah, what a nightmare beginning for Bo Nix's career, huh? You go to Seattle your very first game, and you turn around and you face Mike Tomlin the next. Yeah, give me the Steelers.
So for me, I also have the Steelers winning. I said this one should be fun to watch. I didn't know who to pick, but yeah, I think Bo Nix is going to be hard to throw to and run to with TJ Watt. However, I think this one should be fun if you're Knitting Tree and Brandon Perna from That's Good Sports co-stream this game together. This could be so much fun to watch.
Which I think they will.
I think they will too. And I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, have that on the background or something like that.
That's how I'll watch this game is those two, most likely. Okay.
These games are always tricky. Bengals, Chiefs at Arrowhead. Although the Bengals didn't look that great in week 1, they usually have a bounce back and sort of way in week 2. But it's at Arrowhead, and I think even with Hollywood Brown with shoulder surgery, I don't think it's going to hinder the Chiefs taking care of business at home. But it won't be a blowout. It's going to be like maybe a competitive high scoring game, maybe a 31-24 type of game.
Yeah.
So
Chiefs win. Taylor Swift is happy.
You know what? They don't call it Burrowhead for nothing. Another team I put on upset alert, Kansas City. I'm going with Cincinnati.
Interesting. Okay.
Man, if anybody can beat the Chiefs, especially in their own building, injury or not, it's Joe Burrow. He's 3-1 in his career against this team. He knows them.
Yeah.
That's including the playoffs.
I think he gets it done again.
I agree with Justin. I think that the Chiefs will win this game. I trust Patrick Mahomes than I do Burrow. I also think Kansas City Chiefs defense and offense. I like the Chiefs defense and the offense more than the Bengals. That's just me. Okay.
This game is.
We're all in agreement. Come on, let's not even.
No, we have to. We have to document it.
Blow out the Bears.
We have to document it for the Bears, man.
Caleb Williams won't be as lucky with the defensive special teams against Houston.
Well,
35-10.
I'll be wearing my JJ Watt jersey loud and proud on Sunday evening. Whew.
See, you were telling me I shouldn't wear former Packer jerseys. What the heck?
Hey man, Watt's retired. That's different.
Clay Matthews is retired.
Okay, yeah, that's different. You can wear retired players.
No. Anyways, I also have the Texans winning. I do not trust Caleb Williams at all. I'll say it. Against the Texans defense.
Yeah, the defensive special teams won't save a day for Chicago. This is in Houston. Mm-hmm. Houston's going to have their special all-white uniforms, even though they're at home. Although they've had a history of wearing white at home for the first game, and the roof's going to be open, so it might be a little bit humid in Houston. And
although I will say the Bears defense, boy, they are the defense and the special teams. They're a scary bunch. They're scary.
Do we want to go?
Well, the final game is Monday Night Football on ESPN in Philadelphia at Lincoln Financial Field. The Eagles hosting the Falcons. I trust the Eagles more in this game. You know, Jalen Hurst. I mean, he was lucky that a pick was dropped, or he sure have had like four plus turnovers against Green Bay. But that's another story for another day. Hoping the Packers and Eagles get a rematch in the playoffs in Philadelphia or at Lambeau. Anyways, I do have the Eagles winning at home against the Falcons. Kirk Cousins has not been lucky against the Eagles at all in his career. Mm-hmm. So that's another thing to look after. Like it's like what Unity Tree said in one of his videos. Like Kirk Cousins. Only a brick wall can stop you. His name is the Eagles.
Yeah.
Go ahead, James.
All you got to do is just look at Kirk Cousins' record in primetime games. That tells you all you need to know. So with that said, I'm going with the Eagles.
I'm also going with the Eagles because it didn't look like Kirk Cousins played well against the Steelers. And I think this should be a good game.
Granted, the Eagles defense is not the Steelers. So I think he'll have a much better game, but
Yeah, but I still trust Hurts over Cousins, especially in prime time.
If AJ Brown doesn't play, ooh, they're in trouble.
But the Giants or the Eagles still have Saquon Barkley, so which we know he can run against the Falcons. That's just my opinion. Ooh, no, we gotta end it early. Do we just want to do final thoughts and then end it early tonight?
Sure.
I'm gonna ask James the question of the night that we usually ask the fans. So, James, I texted you this, so you know this is coming. So, if Tom watches or sees this episode, what would you say to him?
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
So easy to clip. That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You made this so easy. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Congrats on a new house, Tom.
Yeah.
He's moving in there after this upcoming season. After this season, he's gonna be moving.
Final thoughts.
Well, I'm excited for week 2 of the NFL season. Just hoping that the home opener goes well for Green Bay, even without Love. They make sure that those fans be loud and proud for the Packers. And
I'm sorry picking against us, but I had to. Oh Lord.
It's gonna be weird to watch.
I'm scared.
I'll have Red Zone on mute for the game.
Oh no. My final thoughts are longer this time. No! Hate doing this. Oops, I'm gonna take off this banner really quick. I have so many banners going on over here. So for me, I just want to say thank you so much for letting us hit 100, and I think we're over it now. I don't know officially. I got told that we're going to be hitting over it tonight, so I just want to say thank you. And I know I told people we have something. However, it is not done yet, but I will show you. So I bought this diamond art painting. I don't remember when. It was during preseason sometime. But I bought this. So it's gonna be up behind this, not this wall, but on my door. And it says Mary, and it says 24 when we hit 100 subscribers, when we interviewed Tom Grossi, Fan of the Year, and when we interviewed Dennis Cochran. Speaking of Dennis Cochran Band, this Sunday night is their first tailgating party against the Texans Bears. So if you are in the Texans area, please go to and support them. Please support our friends.
Support the Texans too while you're at it.
Well, yeah, but the Dennis Trailer Park Country are our friends. So wait, I just need to support them as much as I can. What do you guys have coming? Articles or podcasts with other people? What do you guys have coming up?
No, not sure if I have any more shows coming up other than this one. You can find me at Justin_Amandro on Twitter /X. So you can just find me on there and I'm just some nice person. I'm just glad to be here, and thank you to everyone for getting us to 100 subscribers. And it only goes up from here, so go Pack Go.
Yes. James, you.
Y'all can find my articles on Twitter and Facebook. I post them everywhere.
Okay.
I'll actually have one coming every week. I'm actually doing teams that are on upset alert, so you'll be seeing one from me probably Tuesday, if I can get it out quick enough.
For me, there was no Midwestern Chaos this week because Peter didn't want to, and I'm okay with that. We should be back for week 3. I don't know if we're doing, probably not 2 next week because I have 2 events. And you guys can follow me here Oh, I see that, James. What the heck? I just saw your little banner thing now. Wow. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notifications. Please follow the podcast on Twitter at Mac Podcast 2023. I barely okay. You can find me on the podcast or my Twitter, which is underneath my name, Mary 90118710. And Peter's not in the comments, so it all means former Packers.
I don't have any current Packers players on my jersey list. They're all retired or
Yeah.
team.
How the hell I
Yes.
get a Jordan? How the hell I get a Jordan Love jersey before y'all do?
I'm waiting for a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm waiting till draft, though, is the thing. I'm just waiting till draft.
You should have got it in the preseason. You should have just got it as soon as he became the starter.
Mm-mm. No, it's just a thing for me personally. And you guys can find, like I said, you guys can find me on Midwestern Chaos next week, where I will be doing the Chargers trades for once, and Peter will be doing the Raiders trades. So that should be fun for week 3. And you guys can find me on Midnight Disney Podcast, which I think Cassie and I basically decided that we are going to be discussing The Greatest Showman in September, the movie of September. Is there anything else that we need to say to our wonderful audience?
Nope, just waiting for football week 2 to start. So
Yep.
Go Pike go.
Also, I hope all the players are healthy, and everyone, Jordan Love, Rome Odunze gets better with their MCLs. James, do you have anything else to say?
Injuries aside, I tell you, man, I don't feel good about tomorrow. I hope this team proves me wrong, but I'm scared.